Hi guys, Janice here. So why did I join Toastmasters? Well, there's three specific reasons why I am so happy that I joined Toastmasters. The first reason being, when I joined Toastmasters, I was just finishing up my PhD. And when you complete something as huge and as time consuming as a PhD, it feels almost like, now what? Like, what am I going to do with myself in my life? And I was looking for another challenge, and Toastmasters I read about Toastmasters in a book, and I looked into local Toastmasters chapters and found that there was a Toastmasters club literally 5 minutes from me. So Toastmasters has really provided me with an opportunity to better myself and improve my speaking. Prior to joining Toastmasters, I thought I was a very effective and strong speaker. However, after joining Toastmasters, I learned about my weak areas and areas for improvement. So Toastmasters, for one, provided me with an opportunity to continue to better myself and continue to grow. It's almost like school, and there's always something more to learn, and there's always a way to tweak the way that you speak so that you speak better and more effectively. So Toastmasters really satisfied my need to continue to improve myself. The second reason I joined Toastmasters is Toastmasters really made me more aware and more cognizant of my filler words. I tend to use the word so a lot. I used and a lot as well, but Toastmasters really made me more cognizant of these other filler words like so and. I work as a professor full-time, and I have to speak in front of students every single day. So being more aware of these filler words that I use that can be modified so that I communicate more effectively was really, really important to learn and to understand. I didn't even realize that I said and so much until I joined Toastmasters and was giving speech after speech. Toastmasters has also made me more aware of how effective I speak and speaking within a time limit. During your Toastmasters speeches and the table topics, you are timed. This is a newer concept to me. In school, we had guidelines when we gave presentations, but I wasn't too focused on staying within a time limit. And if you are giving speeches on to a professional crowd, you have to stay within a specific time limit. Toastmasters has really made me mindful of making sure I'm able to effectively communicate in a very small amount of time, because I tend to be long-winded and talk a lot. And Toastmasters has really morphed the way that I communicate and has really forced me to be effective and use the least amount of words to communicate my message. And the last thing that Toastmasters has done for me, so I said it was going to be 3 things, but it's actually 3.5 or 4 things. So the last thing that joining Toastmasters has done for me, and why I feel like you should join Toastmasters, is because it gives you a sense of community. I was lacking that sense of community. As I mentioned, I had recently finished, or was finishing up at the time I joined my PhD. And in a PhD program, you form camaraderie with your cohort members. And as I was finishing up my program, I lost some of that camaraderie because we're no longer in school anymore. So I'm not seeing these same people. So Toastmasters allows me to form friendships and form networks with these people that I would have otherwise not known, otherwise not come in contact with. And each of us is really pushing for us to get better as individuals. So it really allows you to have that sense of community and develop relationships with people. So these are 3.5 or 4 reasons why I think you should join Toastmasters, and why I greatly appreciate Toastmasters as a club, and I'm very happy to be a Toastmaster.